Nobody likes the feeling of being sold. My kids and I were walking through North Star Mall a week ago, and there's all these kiosks, and the people in the kiosk come out to try to sell you something. So they're sparing us with eau de toilette, toilet water, and trying to get some cream around my eyes to tighten up those eye bags. And my kids are like, God, I hate that. I said, nobody likes being sold or sold to. But as an entrepreneur, you guys as business owners, we have to do some selling, right? So is there a way to sell without being salesy? Absolutely. And I know there's all these sayings, always be closing, always be selling. And I may have talked about those kinds of tactics in the past. And while they still work, the whole idea here is that's not sustainable long term. You might sell something to somebody that might end up regretting it. They in turn don't end up being a big fan of your company, and then they don't give you good reviews. Or maybe they say, I got sold even though I didn't really need that product or service. So how do you sell without being salesy? Number one, we have to recognize that not every prospect is a customer. Prospects have three possible options. Number one, they buy from you. That would be ideal. Number two, they buy from your competitor. Not an ideal outcome. And number three, they do nothing. In other words, they don't take action. That might be because you confused them. That might be because they can't compare and contrast the offers they got from you and your competitors. So know that at best, you have a 1/3 chance at closing a prospect to become a customer, especially if you're salesy. But what if you're not salesy? What if you're informational? What if you're the subject matter expert at what you do, but you take that approach with people you're talking to? You're not necessarily selling them and trying to close them, but you firmly believe that your product or service is going to be very beneficial to your prospect. Well, guess what? Your odds go up in getting them to become a customer. And if they become a customer or a client, they might have a better chance at becoming a raving fan of your company. Why? Because you didn't sell them. They came to you. They sold themselves based on your product or service offering. So the next time you're in a sales situation, you're making a pitch, a presentation, just think about what your non-script is going to be. You already know what you do for a living. You already know how it's benefited and helped other people in the past. Talk about those stories and go out and sell, and don't be salesy.